And we welcome you to N.E.W. Turmoil live from the Genting Arena right here in Birmingham, and we're gonna kick things off in the biggest way possible, Owen, because the CEO, the boss, Adrian Goldman, is here. What does the mad scientist have in store for us tonight?
Well, every time he comes out to begin the show, we know it's going to be something big he wants to talk about. I expect tonight will be no different. Of course, we know there is a bit of an issue with the broadcast at the moment. Hopefully all the delays, all the errors have finally finished, but do stick with us if we do continue to have problems. We apologise.
Of course, the full stream will be on Twitter and all the other social media devices that you can see at the top of your screen there as well after the show, so one way or another we will get Turmoil to you. It should be a great night full of surprises, and if we're kicking it off with the boss,
oh yeah,
you know it's going to start with a bang, Owen.
Yeah, of course, we know we have the N.E.W. #1 contendership, women's #1 contendership, tag #1 contendership, the Better Man Series 4 match, and the US title opportunity match for Zach Fuller here tonight. That is a huge card to begin with.
Well, last night I said it was a night of chances and potential champions. It looks like it could be a week's worth of all of those things and potentially more, because Adrian Goldman, the only man who ever schedules time in N.E.W, is going to talk to his house.
Yeah, the only man who actually announces he's coming out here to speak. The rest of them are perhaps not so polite.
Well, it just shows you that Adrian Goldman is at least willing to follow the procedure that he lays down.
Well, that's true. He is the boss after all. And again, when he kicks off a show, you know it's going to be big. We've already got a stacked card. This could be anything, though. It could be something to do with Riot. It could be something to do with the coming week, the next week that leads up to Riot. Here he is. So we won't have to wait much longer to find out, at least.
Impeccably tailored suit as always. You ever had dinner with this guy? It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
I can imagine so. Thankfully they don't tend to let me into the restaurants that he frequents. I don't know about thankfully.
Well, Adrian Goldman has just dropped another bomb right here tonight in N.E.W. Turmoil.
Well, it seems Stevenson's victory the other night has only but spurred that mind of Adrian Goldman once more to find him a #1 contender.
Six-match #1 contendership tournament is what Adrian Goldman has come up with, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see the first of which tonight.
Next.
Right now.
Wow. Yeah, I mean...
That's insane.
6 matches, and I'm thinking about it, there are only 10 people that I can think of anyway in the UK rankings, besides the champion, of course. So I'm thinking there must be 5 matches. The 6th match must be a wild card match, essentially. The winners of those matches will go into a battle royal. The winner of that will face Sean Stevenson on Brawl, and if they win, well, they're going for a UK title shot. It's a long road.
Well, only the mad scientist could come up with something.
Well, exactly.
So convoluted and yet so simple. I mean, it's worth noting if Sean Stevenson wins on Brawler, then none of this matters anyway.
Well, yeah,
this is just chaos.
This is kind of the thing with Adrian Goldman. I've noticed, depending on who the champion is, he'll find their own challenge for them. I mean, Brad Morse's was fairly repetitive defences. Mine is not letting me wrestle in between defences as much. I mean, it's only my opportunity matches that I ever get to wrestle nowadays before defending the title.
That's a good point.
With Cowboy Roy, he wants to find worthy opponents. That seems to be the only one that really sticks to the rankings structure.
Well, that's 100%. True. I mean, it's called the workhorse title for a reason. So the ranking structure is respected for the Intercontinental Gold. Traditional is the IC title here in N.E.W. I mean, coming up next, I mean, it's going to be a hell of a match between V versus Snake here. It's 1-on-1.
Well, at least Snake knows about it this time. I mean, last time Adrian Goldman pulled something like this, the match to kick it all off had already been and gone. Snake losing against William Zander, I believe, if memory serves.
Yeah, well remembered. Yeah, I love this. Basically, this match for me, Erwin, it really does sum up our boss here, because you know it's no secret the animosity between Snake and our CEO Adrian Goldman, but he knows what's best for business, and what's best for business for the UK tournament right now is to have Magnum Opus's leader Snake in it. Well, this should be a great matchup.
I must say I like it. Everyone in that UK ranking gets a chance. It's a nice one-on-one competition for each of them, and then eventually those 6 will essentially work their way up to a really hard match, a battle royale.
You know, no, this is all, you know, all great points, but you know, no disrespect to this kid, Owen. I mean, V 5'10", 239 from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. We all know he's a proud member of the militia, but V, for me, he's one of those kids, he's wormed his way into my affections, he's earned his stripes the hard way. The militia are now one of the longest serving tag teams in the business. You have to believe they're still looking at Magnum Opus's tag team titles, but Snake, the veteran, the master of mind games himself, a 7-time world champion, a straight up pure wrestling match like this, I'm sorry, no disrespect to this kid, my punt's on the veteran Snake.
We see Kevin Cannon looming in the darkness there, following his tag team partners are inside in this one-on-one affair. I've got to note though as well, things may not be 100% in the favour of V here tonight though. Consider this.
No way.
Snake has beaten V before, and I think in their last match Snake came out victorious, but not only that, V is currently on a 2 out of 3 losing streak. Adrian Goldman says if you are the bottom of the rankings, which V currently is, and you lose 3 times, you're then set to face someone from the ranking below, and that means an EFW wrestler would face V, and this could cause the militia to split, which would be a crying shame if you ask me, but V may find himself in EFW along with Jerry Buckley and Kobayashi.
Well, we can only speculate at this point what the hell will happen. The mad scientist, don't call him that for no reason, folks. Adrian Goldman is a complex man.
Well, I'm seeing that the militia are in full force in the ring. I can only assume that Snake is going to bring some friends to ringside as well. But it always keeps us waiting.
If it's worth waiting for, they'll wait. And he is. He's not a 7-time world champion for no reason, and would you believe it? He's come with the tag team champions, and why wouldn't you? What a tag team they are. Magnum Opus with their associate Jimmy Falcon have all come to support the veteran, the master of mind games, and the leader of the most industrious, hard-working team in professional wrestling today, Magnum Opus. Snake, who's 6'1", 250 pounds from the mean streets of Brooklyn, New York. former European champion, former EFW champion already here in N.E.W. One of the longest reigning EFW champions of all time, Owen. Right up there with, of course, the Reaper.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, this tag team reign that Magnum Opus have had is phenomenal. Snake, of course, having that EFW championship, that's taken away from them at Riot 10. In a huge battle royale.
Cheaply taken away from him. Let's not forget about that, the match that Adrian Goldman sprung on this man because Snake had the audacity to open Riot 10. It was a beautiful moment. Worth a watch.
You know that old saying, don't cross the boss. It fits very well with Adrian Goldman.
Well,
don't
I say
open
beautiful in
his
the most
show.
respectful way possible to Magnum Opus, of course. And just think about this, I mean, Vega lost recently, Rick Weaver's been on a roll, so it's really up to Snake now.
Yeah, I mean,
to take charge of the situation and make a statement here about the strength of this team, because their ace in the hole has been on a bit of a losing streak lately.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it was a huge surprise seeing Grind pick up a victory over Vega last night, because he continues to try and become #1 contender tonight. Collar and elbow title beginning here.
Oh.
Snake
Down by Snake, and a firm right hand to V. Good start by the veteran, look up again. Oh, sheer strength there. And V is not going to win in a straight up wrestling match. He needs to play to his strengths here, his speed, his stamina game. Oh, knee buster there by the veteran again. Solid start by Snake here, Owen.
Yeah, I mean, again, Snake just all over V in this matchup so far. Out wrestling him.
Snap suplex. Well, we've seen this before. Quite literally, Snake has had the better of this young man on more than one occasion. And he seems fairly confident over V, who seems frankly a little bit intimidated by the 7-time world champion. He needs to get over that, and he might be just doing so. The big European uppercut's a good start. Oh, nice overhead, belly to belly.
Trying to get back in.
Excuse me.
Let's not forget as well, there are always those people on the outside of the ring.
Oh, there we go. Leg sweep there by Snake, beautifully controlled. Momentum there of V off the ropes. That's veteran instinct fought right there.
V fighting back though.
Big knee to the head of the veteran, stomped his spine there, picked him up, and oh my word.
Needs to stay on top of Snake, needs to keep up this kind of offense.
Yeah,
however,
absolutely.
Big back body drop.
Well, yeah, of course, that power advantage as well over the taller and heavier man is Snake. A lot more experience than the rookie, well, not the rookie, but the youngster, V. I mean, the Militia have been around a long time, I misspoke there. I mean, they are an incredibly solid tag team, and V is a talented young man, but does he have enough here tonight against unquestionably a much more experienced opponent? My word, on Insigiri that was by Snake.
And a lot more on the line
Good
for
kick
V.
by V.
Than
Right to the
just
head, needs to capitalise, not enough. Sorry, Owen.
no, a lot more on the line for V. Just more than this shot at the UK Championship.
Needs to prove his worth against a truly top tier performer, because that's what Snake is. Like him or hate him, that's what he is.
Again, could possibly run the risk of ending up in EFW at the end of all this if he's not careful.
That flying leg drop.
Incredible.
Hit hard and hit home. This could be all right here. Not even a 2. Well, V showing a lot of guts there. The young man, no all the offense in the last few minutes of this match. Still refusing to stay down for the count 3. Beautiful gut-wrench suplex by Snake.
It was clearly rocked V here, trying to get himself back up using the ropes. Snake sending him over them.
Massive clothesline. Venomous strike, some would say. Mike Shitopa with that liberal count of 10 begins. Wait for thin mats out there. V thinking better of it, rolling the veteran back into the ring. Misses with a club to the back with a hard elbow to the gut there. Violent. Oh, and that drop kick. Snake drop kick. I'm the best in the business there, and you know it.
Yeah, but too close to the ropes. He's going to have to move him away. Venom driver.
There it is. Won championships with that manoeuvre. Beat V here tonight with that manoeuvre. Snake with an emphatic win over the Militia here tonight in V. sending a statement of intent for Magnum Opus. What a match, what a victory.
Snake being the first name to be added to that battle royal.
Was there any doubt, Owen? Was there any doubt in your mind for 1 second how that match was going?
When the bell rung and there'd been no offense, yes. I mean, it's sad to see that, really. I mean, of course, now V and the militia are essentially at stake in V's next match, and I don't know how or when that's going to happen with it being an EFW talent. Well, it could be set to swap places with him.
It's done wonders for Kobayashi's career. It really lit a fire under that young man, so perhaps it might be the same for one member of the militia. Magnum Opus won't give two figs about that as Snake rolls on in the UK 6-match tournament. My word. What a start to the night here at Turmoil.
What a way to kick things off, and now we move into something that could very well be personal, if you want to look at it that way. Grime of End Times is taking on Marty for the #1 contendership for my title. And let's not forget, Nate is now a part of End Times, turned on his brother that now faces Grime here tonight. No doubt be at ringside, it is a normal one-on-one we've already seen.
Can you imagine the emotion? Can you imagine the turmoil? I mean, Marty is trying to get on with his career. He's found a new tag team partner in the overly betrayed Franco.
Well, yeah, I mean,
there's been a lot of betrayals in tag teams as of late here in N.E.W. It was almost an epidemic at one point.
Yeah, essentially so. I mean, in the space of a month, we've seen the Brotherhood, the Crew, and Xander Enterprises all dismantle.
And you know what? You know what's been the consistency throughout that entire time, Owen? The tag team champions, Magnum Opus. It's no secret that their record-breaking run is strong, and Snake proved that tonight. That emphatic victory. I'm looking forward to this match, but that needed stating.
Well, they may be consistent, but End Times has been growing in that time to this phenomenal force. Of course, there's 4 of them in N.E.W, assuming Crow's still part of it from EFW.
I think it's, it is confirmed. It's the only stat we have about Crow in EFW is that he was trained by the Reaper. That's pretty much all we know about that guy. I mean, his weight. Do we have his weight?
I think we do. Yeah. I think we have height and weight on him.
Yeah, we have no idea where he's from.
Yeah, no idea.
I actually contacted HR about that. They got nothing. I mean, apparently his contract was personally organised between the Reaper and Adrian Goldman.
Very interesting.
For his protege Crow. That's a story I've heard. I've not heard it confirmed. But
again, this man right here,
arguably
one of these men who wasn't really making an impact on the scene until the Reaper picked him out of the blue.
That's true. I mean, let's just say it. He picked Grime out of obscurity and made him something, well, demonic. 5'11". Well, Freeman's back. Yeah, that's interesting. 235 pounds, Grime, from Davenport, Iowa, where it seems End Times are pulling out a different resource tonight here with Joe Freeman, who wasn't showing up in force with the others the last time End Times were out here, so perhaps this was a whole tactical choice by the Reaper. That's an interesting one to note for our regular watchers. The original Demon is here tonight to support Grime.
Well, let's not forget these two as well are scheduled to face Los Luchadores for the tag team #1 contendership here tonight.
A lot going on here tonight on Turmoil. Thank you for joining us live in the Genting Arena in Birmingham, all around the world.
Yeah, and of course the Reaper faces Zach Fuller. I mean, End Times are pulling a full house here tonight.
Well, yeah, I think it's undoubtable that their influence is growing here in N.E.W, and I think these are the ones to watch for the tag team champions. I think, Magnum Opus are going to be watching this one very, very closely, as I'm sure I Los Luchadores, the other established team here in N.E.W. I mean, we could maybe put End Times up there now with some of the bigger players here in the tag team division.
Yeah, Grime and the Reaper are off screen there, coming down the ramp behind those two.
Not unusual for End Times to do that. It's been well documented. They like to play their little mind games, and of course Marty has brought a friend here tonight, and I don't blame him one bit, Erwin.
Yeah, interesting to see Franco out here. Clearly they haven't got a tag team music chosen as of yet.
Well, I'm sure it'll come in time. This is a very newly formed team, but a good reception for these two very talented young men. Marty, by the way, 6'1", 220 from Denver, Colorado, a former TV champion, a former UK champion, and of course, 2 tag team titles already to his name. I'm sure him and Franco are going to have a lot of success. Tonight, however, he's on his own and he faces Grime.
A bit of a new look
for
Marty here.
And here we go.
Perhaps that could be their new tag team attire. Done a bit of shopping together, it seems.
Oh, snapping a takedown headlock, beautiful. Oh, knee to the spine. Big hard shot there by Grime. Oh, belly. Hard belly to belly right into the mat there by Grime. Oh, jawbreaker, great counter there. Oh, spinning elbow.
Yeah, I thought that was a kick, but he modified it into an elbow mid-air.
Corkscrew elbow. Absolutely beautiful manoeuvre on the middle rope. Waiting for Grime.
He's completely rocked Grime here.
Oh, misses with the elbow from the middle rope. Grime sidesteps that one. There's a rope, so recovers quickly. Oh, again going for that hard elbow strike. Grime again counters that one, counters that flurry as well, but hits hard with that reverse DDT. Grime in trouble here. At times. Looking worried. Oh, hard. Left hand there by Marty. What a shot. Definite concern in the eyes of the Reaper.
Again, I'm surprised. Marty is not letting his brother get to him here. On the outside there.
Very, very interesting.
Oh, caught him with an elbow there.
Yeah, that one connected. Big style.
I think Grime thought he had the better of Marty there. Clearly not.
Oh, big knee to the gut there. Oh, club to the back of the head. Marty showing quick feet. These two men determined to get the underhook suplex. Beautifully executed once again by Marty. 2-time All-American, as was his.
Look at that, Freeman slid a chair in here. Oh! Grimes moved out of the way of that attack.
It's one thing there, of course, Marty and Franco have in common.
Oh, look at this. Freeman distracting the referee and Grime going to work with that chair.
Well, if the referee didn't see it, it didn't happen, but he needs to put that down quickly on Mike Cleota, who ain't stupid. They've been around a long time, folks, might put 2 and 2 together.
Oh.
Grime could not afford another chair shot here. The match will continue until it's used again.
Yeah, Franco screaming out there.
Oh, hard
what just happened?
Marty has struck there. Great response. Oh, kick to the sternum. Wait a minute. The Reaper distracting Marty there.
Getting right in the face of Marty.
Yeah, Marty completely ignoring the demon of Fleet Street. Goes right back on the attack. Atomic driver.
Count out continuing here. Oh.
Another hard elbow shot there by Marty on the outside.
Oh wait, Nate now.
Oh, sweet Jesus, right into the ring post. And again, Mike Shatopa here. Getting close to a 10 on a 7.9.
Marty now.
N.E.W 10 count, folks.
Finally gets rid of the chair, but Grime bounding back there with a knee.
New Extremes Wrestling does not do things by half. This match getting heated already. Grime recovering well after the attack on the outside now. Having Marty right in the corner, right where he wants him. Needs a big impact manoeuvre. Oh no, what a counter with an arm drag by Marty.
Marty has just been a step ahead of Grime here.
There we go. Hip toss. It all works for Marty, who can adjust so quickly. What a sweep there by Grime.
Once again doing some taunting.
He's doing some ass kicking, never mind some taunting. Mike Shatopa trying to get some sort of order back in this one.
Trying to separate them. No!
My word, all it did was give Marty an extra second to gear himself up for yet another hard elbow, and that one has busted Grime wide open. those hard elbows won't help that situation either. Now stands primed above his target, stalking his prey here, Owen. Oh, super kick, there it is. Marty struck.
But look at this.
The Reaper there.
The Reaper.
Might not be enough. Now Marty didn't even stay down.
Yeah, I think Marty realised what was going on there.
Once again, N.Time have executed a beautiful game plan here.
And the Reaper now distracting Marty. Running a
Mike
huge
Chidobe
risk.
Do something about this.
Yeah, he's running a huge risk of getting thrown out here. Not only distracting
in this match,
the referee, but distracting Marty as well. And now a bust open Grime.
yeah, trying to fight back here with blood pouring down his face from rope to rope.
Oh.
Post to post, big clothesline. Middle rope needs this to hit. Oh, double axe handle off the middle, just clobbering into the spine of Marty.
I think the way this match has gone,
Choke there, completely legal here in N.E.W.
I would not be adverse to Franco lending a distraction himself at this point. Marty may need it now.
It's not a takedown. There it is.
Look at that, just suffocating him with those hands around the mouth and nose.
Oh! Wow, desperation counter there by Marty. Hard chop. Another headlock. Looking for it. Oh no, changes his mind. Scoop slam. Old fashioned scoop slam, folks.
Right on that hammerlocked arm. But Grime returning with an uppercut. Oh, look at this!
Oh, there we go. Take that.
Big Oklahoma slam.
Shades of hardcore Holly there. We'll be outraged because it's from Alabama, but we'll glaze over that one. Stamp over the edge. Oh, there we go. What a counter again.
Somewhere, Marty is fighting back here despite all the distractions on the outside.
Arm wrench.
Oh!
Big clutch to ears. Oh, again, take that. It's a scoop slam bomb.
In the middle of the ring here. I thought it was going to go for a pin. Chose against it. Grime once again back in that corner. Franco cheering Marty on.
Stomp right to the heart of Grime if he has one. N.Time's may have took it as an insurance policy. Fatsu driver. Shades of Haku and Rikishi. Marty going old school here tonight.
Marty looking for it again.
Misses that big super kick there, went for it, misses, recovers quickly after Grime sidesteps. Here it is,
Samoan driver.
Beautiful Samoan driver by Marty.
And Reaper desperately trying to get a distraction,
Again.
but Marty is ignoring him this time.
Stomp to the heart. Oh.
Distracting Shitopa here.
Another
Again.
big hard elbow there.
Reaper really pushing his luck in this matchup here.
Jawbreaker. Oh, inverted DDT again there by Marty.
What a hard fought match this has been. It's been back and forth. There's been distractions
DDT again.
from N.Times.
Great flurry here. Stomp to the gut. That's it. Oh, no. No, just a shittle flattening of the face into the canvas. Nothing more old school than that. I'm loving Marty's style here tonight. What a hard shot.
Trading blows there.
This is giving me flashbacks. The N.W. This is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I think both of these very old school wrestlers. Huge punches in the corner here.
From here. My God, this match is making me moist. It's fantastic. I'm gonna need more water if this continues this way. What a fantastic
Going for a
show.
pin here.
I'm sorry, I love this style of wrestling going. This is old school at its best. It's two guys just beating the living shit out of each other.
Really,
it's how it should be.
Oh wait, well it could be all over here. Denver Crab.
There it is, it's the original. Stolen
It's
by his
locked in
brother,
and Grime
renamed,
taps.
but perfected by Marty here tonight against Grime. What a match that was. Beautiful victory, hard fought and hard earned by Marty.
Once again, the
That was
music
phenomenal.
one's queued up the wrong song, but regardless, what a match that was. Marty picking up a huge victory here.
I have no words of the pride I feel for these two men here tonight.
Well,
They stepped up their level.
after seeing that, it'll be good to see how Marty can do in the ring against me. What a champion he could be.
He has earned his shot at the
Definitely
shot.
has.
These two men give everything here tonight.
However, someone fire the guy with the music cues.
Marty is the
Where did he
N.E.W.
keep
number one
finding
contender.
this song?
A second match of tonight. That tells you what kind of night we have in store for you tonight on Turmoil.
Absolutely.
This is the man you're
incredible
facing
stuff.
in.
I
You could be in
can't-
trouble, my friend.
I can't wait. That's going to be a match. Wow. Impressive stuff from Mai. I've never seen him more focused in that ring since the days of the Brotherhood. It's good to see him back in action. And now we move on to the women's number one
we have to.
contendership.
We have to all take a deep breath and reset, because coming up next we have a triple threat Extreme Rules. As you quite rightly said, Owen, for the women's number one contendership of the world between Sakamoto Dixon, Nancy Valentine and Sanko Sonia.
And we should have known. We even stipulated yesterday. We saw a lot of women's ranking action go on. All three of these women are the winners from those matches. That is what it was all about. All three of these women have a shot to become N.E.W. women's number one contender.
Phenomenal matches, all three of these ladies last night to earn this shot for the number one contendership for the N.E.W. Women's Heavyweight Championship of the world. The big one.
The winner of this match, of course, set to face Sonia Jackson. Could be the battle of the Sonias. Could be redemption for Sakamoto Dixon. Or it could be a chance to become a dual champion for Nancy Valentine.
To follow in her mentor's footsteps would be, the circle would become complete with a lot of talent. All of these women have been champions before.
Sakamoto Dixon, of course, new to the company, is the only one not to have held the N.E.W. Women's Championship, but she did, of course, hold the E.F.W. Women's Championship. And here comes the regular. If you need the toilet, if you want to grab some snacks, if you want to make some toast, maybe write a chapter of your novel, this would be a perfect time to do it, because this is the longest intro in N.E.W.
Absolutely, it is a record. Here in N.E.W, Sakamoto Dixon, 5'9", 135 pounds from Bangkok, Thailand, as you quite rightly said, Owen, a former E.F.W. Women's Heavyweight Champion. Sakamoto Dixon has this entrance and makes this spectacle, Owen, because she knows how good she actually is. A New Japan Hall of Famer already, and multiple-time women's champion everywhere she has wrestled, which places are both numerous and exotic. Sakamoto Dixon, the queen of strong style, some would call her.
Again, such an opportunity for her here. Of course, she entered at Riot 10 with an opportunity to win the Women's Championship.
I know Sakamoto Dixon is fairly new to N.E.W. I know that, you know that, everyone knows that, but for my money, because of her experience elsewhere, Sakamoto Dixon is a hot favourite in this Extreme Rules matchup. I think that just plays to Dixon's strengths, and I think tonight could be the night that Sakamoto Dixon shocks the world.
Well, yeah, I think Dixon needed a feel for things here in the N.E.W, throwing her into a title match while she may have deserved it, she may have not been ready for it. Alice Young being thrown off that ladder by Sonia Jackson, colliding with Sakamoto Dixon, is what allowed Sonia Jackson to retain her title. Dixon here looking for another opportunity to face Sonia Jackson once more. This time Alice Young is out of the picture.
The road of redemption, as you said before, is often bumpy. Sakamoto Dixon going to have to earn her way to the top. Previous reputation counts for nothing here in N.E.W. Everyone, absolutely everyone, fights for that title.
And again,
not given, not expected.
For those of you who haven't seen her EFW work, she was a phenomenal champion. Even without the championship, she was a phenomenal contender.
Oh, absolutely. If you've not seen this phenomenal performer wrestle before, well, frankly, folks, you're in for a treat.
Well, I know it's a mixed opinion amongst wrestling fans as to whether a wrestler needs the belt to make them important, or can be important without a belt. I think as far as Sakamoto Dixon goes, the belt is just an extra for her. She is phenomenal in every match she comes into, like her or hate her. And if you're in the kitchen, your time is almost up. The stretch is coming into place, and we will see the next.
Yeah, the signature ender is admittedly rather long entrance for a terrific wrestler.
Of course, likes the attention that entrance brings.
Oh yeah. She knows it takes a little bit longer than everybody else's, and I think she enjoyed that fact. Nancy Valentine, however, the shameless self-promoter, 5'2", 109 pounds from Long Island, New York, a proud member of Foxy Valentine's, of course, one half of the women's tag team champions here in N.E.W, already held that belt twice here in her career already, protege of the first ever dual champion in N.E.W, and as you already said, of course, as well, but
think
what
about
an
this.
opportunity.
She could become the second. That is a, I mean,
It's
can you
insane.
imagine the ego inflation of Foxy Valentine's if that were to happen?
It would literally go nuclear, Erwin. I shudder at the thought. I mean, these guys come down with selfie sticks already. If that team held the two only ever dual women's champions in N.E.W history in the same team, I mean, it's just, the mind boggles, the ego.
I mean, of course, this is all if they can beat Sonia Jackson and win this match here tonight. Prior to that,
Frankly nauseating. Well, Psycho Sonia. .3, 130 pounds from Blackpool, England. The original, the outlaw, two-time women's tag team champion, former women's heavyweight champion, and I held that title once, excuse me. Psycho Sonia. Could be the battle of the Sonias, Erwin.
well,
She's been the top of the mountain before, she knows how to get there. She's no stranger to a steel chair or two either.
well, here's the thing. That phenomenal first run of Psycho Sonia, that 122-day run with that title, if she got it again and held it for the same amount of days, she would have the longest reign on that women's roster. She would beat her tag team partner's run. And again, to get 2-2 in your title victories, that would also be a great thing on your resume, as it were.
Well, here we go. This could be a good one. Hardest working official in professional wrestling today rings the bell, and here we go. It's a three-way dance.
Oh, of course.
Great start by Nancy Valentine.
Another interesting dynamic to this. Nancy Valentine will be defending
this week.
her tag team title against Sonia at Riot.
Face plant right into the canvas. Sonia's on the roll early on, scoop slam there to Dixon. Oof, hard chop right to the face. Dixon slapped to follow suit. Nancy Valentine finally back up to her feet, but Sonia right back on the attack, snap suplex.
Right there and waiting. Goes for Nancy Valentine here.
Oh, right back. Oh, finally carry, beautiful counter there by Nancy Valentine.
However, Dixon is up. Creates a bit of...
It's become a bit of a battle here between Nancy Valentine and Psycho Sonia early on.
Well,
Dixon
again,
doing their own thing here.
Tag team titles will be on the line at Riot. I kind of expected those two to be focusing more.
DDT after that vicious flurry between Valentine and Sonia went on for some time there. The assassin's blade of Sakamoto Dixon struck and struck harder.
Again, could be a massive advantage for Dixon here. As those two are clearly focused on one another on the lead up to Riot, and I mean that's exactly what Sonia Jackson's match we thought was all about.
Big elbow.
It's also given her this chance here tonight. Dixon trying to capitalise, but Sonia just a bit quicker again.
Again with that front-facing leg sweep. Planning the face of Dixon right into that canvas. Rose out the ring to gain a little bit of time, but
oh, what an enziguri!
Countered, I thought, for a second there by Valentine, but Sonia just going all the way around the world right there.
She has cleared the
vicious
ring.
enziguri, what a manoeuvre!
Of course, this is Extreme Rules. Any of these could utilise weapons whenever they please, should they so wish to. However, I think
patented GB8 neck wrench there by Sakamoto Dixon.
I think all three of these women are a little bit hesitant at what the others could do with that weapon should they lose control of it. Choosing to keep this in the ring for now. Valentine with a neck breaker. The swinging variety, as you say. Oh wait, going for it. Valentine ball. Locked in tight on Dixon.
Right there.
Oh,
right next to the ropes. Not close to the call.
Well, again, it's Extreme Rules, so the rope breaks will not count anywhere.
That's a great point. Did not submit.
And all three women just colliding in the corner there. Look at this.
Well, Dixon and Sonia now. After Valentine took a hard hit in the corner, rolls
No. Oh, backdrop to the apron, my word.
Sweet Jesus, what a hard shot on the hardest part of the ring. Sakamoto Dixon on the shoulder. Oh. Hard slam there through the shoulders. Going for looking for something to play with there under the ring. Oh, finds a kendo stick.
This could be bad. For Nancy Valentine's cranium.
Sweet Jesus, what a shot.
Dixon swinging wildly there. Leaving the ring momentarily, deciding against it. I think playing games with Sonia Jackson. Psycho Sonia rather here. See, you've got me doing it now with the Psycho Sonia and the Sonia Jackson. God damn it.
Well, we are live at the Genting Arena. Just for anyone who wasn't aware of that.
Oh, well, yeah, as if that wasn't clear from me.
Kendo stick. Very shot by Adrian Goldman. Big atomic leg drop there by Nancy Valentine.
But Dixon ready and waiting. Trying to slow things down.
It's the queen of strong style, Sakamoto Dixon. Hard shot to the back of the head there by Nancy Valentine. Back into the corner she goes. Oh, hard kick there by Dixon, who had it well spotted.
Oh, flurry of shots here.
Off. Well, they don't call her the queen of strong style for nothing. You can hear those lefts and rights of Nancy Valentine.
Thudding away at Valentine here.
Clubs to the back.
Well, all this has given time for Psycho Sonia.
Oh, German suplex.
Cooper, a huge German suplex. Oh, look at that! Rolls into an armbar.
Submission maneuver. Valentine is stunned. Can she get there in time?
I think she kicked that one free.
Yeah, Psycho Sonia rolling out the way, using her own veterancy to get out of that one. Oh, snake eyes to Valentine. The rookie's in trouble. Stomp to the chest. Big knee over the head, over the larynx. And Nancy Valentine was there because he can't breathe, he can't fight.
Yeah, she went all out in the early goings of this match, but maybe spent here. Trapped arm net breaker.
Another hard shot by Psycho Sonia. This could be all she us down.
Dixon's back in. Can she get there in time?
No.
Just.
My God, how
close was that? 2.9.
I thought it was all over.
That was insane.
Oh,
wait a minute. Shin Saka strikes from nowhere.
Psycho.
Dixon.
Sonya realises.
Oh, double axe handle. I thought that was it. I thought Sonya was nowhere to be seen, but she finally realised where her focus
Oh,
should
hang
be
on.
in the first place. Oh, wait a minute.
Flips her over. Sonya statement.
There it is.
Locked in tight.
Submission.
And she taps. Sakamoto Dixon taps to Psycho Sonya, who now not only has a shot at the tag team titles, but is the #1 contender for the women's title.
The dual championship is on. The potential is still there. Not for Nancy Valentine, but for Psycho Sonya here tonight. Sakamoto Dixon looked like she had this one. A beautiful Shin Saka. Psycho Sonya not paying attention. But then Sonya turned around and then struck. Hit hard. Hit fast. The ultimate opportunist. The perfect timing. What a win. What a match.
What a victory for Psycho Sonya here. Maybe running double shift though, come Riot. And now, to continue the #1 train that we are rolling upon here, it's time to determine who will face off against Magnum Opus for that opportunity at the tag team titles. It is the #1 contendership. Los Luchadores, the veterans, versus N.Times, who, well, you've seen earlier tonight already in full force.
Well, yeah, it could be one hell of a night for the tag team division, and once again, I'm sure, just like the first time, Magnum Opus will be watching this one very, very closely. Old enemies and new fight against each other tonight for the honour to face the champions. They don't make many friends, I think that was fair to say. Los Luchadores and N.Times, hard-hitting teams, of course. Los Luchadores, the veterans, as you quite rightly said, 5-time N.E.W. Tag Team Champions early.
I believe N.Times yet to face Magnum Opus. Los Luchadores have already been there twice before and so far unsuccessful.
Could they do it a third time? Would third time be the charm, or will N.Times, a new kids on the block, finally dethrone the kings of the tag team division? The Magnum Opus of the tag team division.
This is going to be a match.
I'm getting word from our producer Lilith that N.Times will indeed be coming in full force once again. Swinging in the first position. So Los Luchadores could be outnumbered here tonight, potentially 2-1. Could be a factor here tonight. You talk about veterans, you talk about family block sailing. These guys literally built N.E.W's tag team division. Los Luchadores, Gabriel and Juan Gonzalez, both 5'6", 240 pounds from Chihuahua, Mexico. The five-time N.E.W. tag team champions early.
Of course,
Can we dig that sucker?
330 days overall so far.
I'm going to get sued by Booker T for that one, and I don't care. It's a fantastic tag team. You gotta love Los Luchadores. I mean, you know, these guys with the, as you quite rightly say, their manager, one of the just
Guillermo Diaz.
Guillermo, yes.
Yeah.
Of course, needs no introduction.
I mean, why would you not have him down here when you know N.Times are going to bring some assistance to ringside
Diaz, he
themselves?
could be packing heat. It's his Los Luchadores. I really wouldn't put it past those guys. I mean, I love them. They're a great bunch of guys, but they will do literally anything they need to do to win. So will these guys.
There's the Reaper.
Where the master goes, the flock will follow.
Of course, he faces Zach Fuller here tonight. That's interesting. I don't see Grime here.
Well,
Who was, of course, unsuccessful in his match earlier on tonight.
that's an interesting point, but you know, let's not count them out. Count them out just yet, when we know how the end times like to separate during their entrance and then magically appear. It's just all part of the show here for this demonic, unsettling team. I mean, the Reaper 5'9", 257. I mean, Nate 6'1", 220. Joe Freeman 6', 224. Grime 5'11", 235. And of course, why not? Just for reference, Crow in the N.E.W. 6', 370. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah,
A lot of heavies. No pun intended. For the Reaper.
well,
All scary, dominating forces potentially here in N.E.W. all under control of one of the most demonic figures I've ever seen in my 20 plus years broadcasting career.
and let's not forget, End Times are unsuccessful in their first attempt here tonight. Will that be playing on the mind? Nate and Joe Freeman here to kick things off with a huge Hurricane Rana from, I believe, Gabriel Gonzalez starting things off here. Oh. What a powerbomb!
A huge powerbomb there. Ryan Gonzalez.
And look at this. Already starting with the distraction so early on.
One's a little bit podgy and one's a little bit leaner. It's definitely Joao.
Nate makes a tag to Freeman.
20 pounds heavier. Gabriel's heavy. God damn it, Gonzalez is. One day they will get different outfits.
Oh, I
this
doubt
madness
that.
could end.
I doubt that for a second. Even the manager wears something similar. The only difference is the mask, and at this distance you can't tell that.
Oh, gut wrench suplex by Joe Freeman. Middle rope.
That's a little distraction
With the senton.
from the Reaper. Had them in control,
Well,
but
there's a surprise. There's distraction by the Reaper. I've never seen that before.
Los Luchadores here.
It's the moniker in.
Oh, hang on. Freeman with a quick kick, putting things back in the corner of End Times.
Oh, big kick there.
Oh, what a drop.
Gabriel Gonzalez on the roll here.
Just laying them in here to a dazed Joe Freeman.
Planning DDT.
Needs to be careful not to waste too much time. Oh wait, something
big
like
shot
that
again
can
by
happen.
the veteran, the original Demon Joe Freeman. I was so surprised when this guy just teamed up with the Reaper and his crew.
Well, all of them. I mean, Grime probably the least.
For many years, Erwin.
Yeah, I mean, Grime probably the least surprising. Grime was kind of a bit of a lost sheep, if you will.
Let's be honest, he was going nowhere fast with Grime, and the Reaper
Nate's turn.
revitalised his career.
Nate's turn on his brother came out of the blue. Joe Freeman's turn on the fans came out of the blue.
Oh,
And this is what it's created. Both tags made here.
off. Kick to the spine there. Off, club to the back. Counted well there by the Gonzalez. They need no introduction. Off. Counteract slam. And the top air. Beautiful. By Gabriel.
The Reaper again, trying to distract,
Jawbreaker.
perhaps working.
This is the corkscrew elbow.
Oh.
Side step beautifully once again by Gabriel Gonzalez. Big knee to the spine there. And Los Luchadores have slowed this one right back down.
Well, they are masters of the tag team match.
Absolutely.
Know how to turn things around.
They will play at their own pace. They won't worry about anybody else in the arena. They will do what they do, and they will do what has won them 5 N.E.W. Tag Team Championships. What a counter by Nate.
Yeah, Nate
Big
back in this one.
neck breaker.
ebbing and flowing here. N.Time's back in control just like that. And a double team.
There we go. We've seen that with tremendous athleticism. The arm wrench and then the double elbow right to the heart of the brother Gonzalez. Nice final carry counter.
Yeah, Juan knows he can't just wait for a break in the attack. Needs to create one. Oh, look at this. Nate's getting in the ring here.
Beautiful by Joe Freeman. Master of that maneuver. Jawbreaker. Great counter by the Gonzalez.
Oh, Hurricane Rana.
Missile. Hurricane Rana, we might add.
Oh, look at this. Yes,
it's Ryan Gonzalez. Having words with the Reaper once again, who is no stranger to interrupting matches he has nothing to do with.
That gave Joe Freeman the opening.
Arm drag after the headbutt to the back of the neck there of the brother Gonzalez, who's looking like he's in a bit of trouble here.
Another tag for N.Times. Oh, what a shot!
On the shoulders he goes. Oh, Juan there. Just absolutely guillotines. There's a lot of height by Nate.
Oh, slide down.
220, a lean 220 at that.
Look at this, Hurricane Rana.
Juan Gonzalez, tremendous response from the veteran. Double hit off. Oh, what a atomic bulldog there. Kick to the knee.
He's once again playing the tides, but Nate still fighting here.
Oh, you know, there's no quit in Nate. We've known that ever since he came to N.E.W, but he came there against a veteran tonight and he's a sensitive out of great cost through.
Yeah, so much.
Next week there, just taken down.
He's still
Juan Gonzalez right back to the mat. Nate can hang there with the best.
Oh, look at this!
I can tell you that one, folks. And it's the Nate Crab. It's a Nate Crab. We saw his brother's version of this exact same maneuver earlier tonight.
And that put out Grime, but it doesn't seem to be putting out Juan here. He's holding on.
By the brothers. It's not enough for Juan Gonzalez, who fights back. Hard leg shot there. The face of Nate. Back into it. Lost Luchadorus corner, needs this tap to hit.
Oh.
Hard right hand.
Ringing the elbow here.
Oh, look at that.
On the wrist. Oh! Arm breaker off the top rope.
Almost a springboard arm breaker off that top rope. In the corner they go.
Oh, they're looking for it.
Well, pick it up, baby. You know it's beautiful. There it is. Oh, God damn the Reaper. This one was over.
And Chitopa, once again distracted by the Reaper.
Trying to put the goddamn... Joe Freeman there. Such a flurry of activity. Chitopa was distracted by the ring post. Freeman knocking Ryan Gonzalez off the top rope, but Nate, however, is stunned.
Yeah, completely stunned here.
Yeah, Picador was enough. This match was over.
Oh.
The fight now continues. Because Nate has woke up and has touched Juan down. Oh, wait a minute. Submission.
Juan is very close to those ropes though. Doesn't need them. That single leg Boston, not enough.
Thank you.
Hey, we all have brain farts. Juan, great strength there. What a reverse flapjack there almost.
Beautiful reverse slapjack there by Juan Gonzalez. The Looney Luchador strikes again.
But Nate with a quick elbow.
In the corner, Freeman ready for the attack, and he gets it.
Oh, no, we've seen this before.
Oh, yes, he does.
Oh, what a forearm!
Right over the knees, body splash. Oh, God Lord.
And that could be it right there.
Every single time Chitopa is down, Nate is staying in the ring to block.
Gabriello.
Oh.
Nate thought he was staying put.
Double axe handle. Excellent pin. Almost certain pin there. The free Joe Freeman continues the attack after the gut wrench to Gabriel.
Standing Uranagi.
It's over. Thank you and good night. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Freeman
Not finished. Juan out on the outside. What the hell's got Joe Freeman got in mind here?
I have absolutely no idea. The original Demon here taking his time, making a point.
Oh, backbreaker.
That has to be enough.
Still
Freeman
not
seemingly
done.
now just teasing the brothers Gonzalez, making a statement to the 5-time NEW Tag Team Champions perhaps. And what a way this would be.
Oh, here we go.
Going
Going
to
for
finish
it the
this
second
match
time.
again. Forearm, knees, and watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Splash body, splash right over the top rope. Absolutely devastating. Robert Gonzalez not going to get there in time.
No! How the hell did Gabriel Gonzalez kick out of that?
Sweet Jesus, it looked all but over, but Gabriel Gonzalez somehow found a way.
Nick going up top.
Certain deathstroke, surely. Big shoulder connects. Next attack.
I can't believe he got the shoulder up.
Well, after he did get the shoulder up, End Times clearly think there's still some fight left in the Gonzalez brothers.
Which there is. Look at this.
Armbreaker, how are they doing this?
Rocks him up against the ropes and sends him to the outside.
That's a great tactic by Los Luchadores, the clothesline over the top rope, giving him the time he needs, but he does not make a tag. Look at this decision right here by Los Luchadores. They have made that decision right there and then, because he could have clearly made a tag to the fresher man and he chose not to. Los Luchadores, the veterans, I can guarantee you, Owen, are going to have a game plan here.
The Reaper, meanwhile, sliding a weapon in the ring.
Los Luchadores no stranger to breaking the rules with that outside offense on Joe Freeman.
Shatopa quickly ejecting that chair, having none of the Reaper's shenanigans here.
Wait a minute, I was about to say after the assault they were ready, but no, Joe Freeman had that one scouted and perhaps that was wise. Perhaps that's a turning point. Hard right hands by Freeman. Can't there?
Yeah, quick grab there from Gonzalez to try and stop the assault from Freeman. Tag is made.
Tag is made.
Over.
Top rope to
Beautiful. Freeman in trouble here.
Off camel clutch, going right for the submission of Freeman. Shatopa right down, right by the original Demon here. This could spell disaster for in time. No, Shatopa says no. Freeman there with a counter, sweeps the legs.
Going for a quick pin right in their corner. Surely that can't be it.
Pressure, no. Enough faith in this pattern to kick out, but it did take a 2 out of the brother Gonzalez. Los Luchadores having to fight hard for this one against N.E.W.
What a headbutt.
Tactic and applied it well against a much more experienced team.
Oh wait, Gonzalez again, reversing.
Leg sweep.
Now he takes a turn to go to the top rope. Yeah, deciding not to go over there. Oh, and that could be why. I think there was a wink and a nod from Joe Freeman that he wasn't as injured as he appeared.
Guillotine, Joe Freeman was playing possum. You're gonna love it, tag made.
Leap of faith there.
Missile dropkick.
Freeman rolling back to his feet.
Joe Freeman, hard forearm smash, misses the right hand, a forearm of his own.
Oh, catches the leg, it's back and forth here.
Absolutely insane.
Single leg Boston Crab applied again.
Submission there, Shatopa down ready, but not quite close to reach the ropes. All on his own here, and have to find the strength to counter or submit.
Counters.
Using huge power from the legs there. Right, Gonzalez hard elbow though by Freeman. Runs those ropes again.
Oh, but a forearm.
Drop kick. Springboard missile drop kick from the top rope.
Unbelievable stuff here from Los
Oh, and
Luchadores.
look at this. Gonzalez Buster.
The original, the best.
But once again,
This is insane.
the
Again,
Reaper.
that turnbuckle pad. Mike Shatoba having to fix it once again. How is Reaper still getting away with this? How is he even still involved in this matchup? This is getting
I
ridiculous
have
here.
no idea why Shatoba hasn't ejected him already.
Russian leg sweep.
Gonzalez not letting that get to him.
Well, we deserve an answer. Clearly there was some influence here over the referee by end time, and I never thought I'd say that about Mike Shatopa, but it's pretty clear there's been some multiple outside interferences in this match and nothing has been done by the official.
Done far more than push his luck here tonight. In both matches, I must add. Freeman still under the attack.
Oh, big power bomb by Juan Gonzalez. Why Mike Ryan?
Oh, hang on though.
Yes, here it is. Here it is. Shades of the late great Eddie Guerrero. It's the immortal Three Amigos. Yes. Love that one.
Oh,
Oh,
Double axe handle.
I think the Reaper desperately trying to distract Shatopa as well there.
Hell's back there, kind of telling Gabriel Gonzalez to get back into position. Somewhat getting.
Look at this.
Oh, springboard cross body, my God, what athleticism by Juan Gonzalez had enough of end times. Joe Freeman, however, is a legal man and is back to his feet.
I'm just
This could be
waiting for
disastrous
Gonzalez to
for
come
Luchadores.
in.
Oh,
What?
snake eyes.
Snake eyes. Did Joe Freeman just go to kick Shatopa there?
I have absolutely no idea. The referee is clearly being influenced in some way by the demon and his demonic crew.
Freeman, oh, ran into an elbow.
Big elbow. Los Luchadores seem to have the odds stacked against him here tonight, but are trying to remain focused. Oh, missile dropkick again, choosing not to make the tag. Perhaps wants to whip him back into his own corner for the double team. Joe Freeman stopping that at least momentarily. Finally, in the corner they go. Tag made. Runs those ropes. Oh, what a backdrop. Double backdrop by the brothers Gonzalez, working as a unit here. Still in this thing. Top here.
Once more.
Big power bomb. Kick to the stomach. Arm wrench. Is that Juan or Gabriello in? I've lost track once again. God damn the Gonzalez.
I think that's Gabrielle, but I'm not entirely sure. What I do know.
Lances on the
Oh, that is a brain buster.
What a brain buster that was by, we think, Juan Gonzalez. Oh, sweet by Joe Freeman.
Once again, the Reaper getting up on the apron there. I don't think it was just for simple encouragement. Oh, blocked. Gonzalez fighting back.
In the corner.
Nate providing a distraction to Shatopa here.
Yeah, using that
Double team to their advantage. Los Luchadores there with the arm wrench double axe handle off the top rope. Classic Los Luchadores with that guillotine again on the top rope to Freeman. And looking for it once more. Top rope to appear. This one to appear. This one misses. Freeman showing quick feet there to roll out the way. Can he make a tag here? Yes, he can. Nate now, legal man. Oh, club to the back.
What a match this has been so far.
Both ruling contest for both sides here tonight, Owen.
And arguably, if it wasn't for the Reaper, this one would be over a long time ago.
I think Los Luchadores have already had this match won twice. By the sheer will of the Reaper, in times instead of ending this one, Nate and Joe Freeman.
Could be going for it again.
Duplex holds on. It's 2. Yes. Will he hit the third? Of course he'll hit the third. The immortal Three Amigos. Arriba.
Going for a pin here.
Yes.
And the Reaper could not do anything about it that time.
A great match. A hard match. Both teams throwing everything at each other. Eventually, experience won the day.
That was a tremendously hard-fought match. Los Luchadores for the 3rd time get to face Magnum Opus. Do you think they've learned what it takes to finally beat them?
Well, I think Los Luchadores are undoubtedly one of the best tag teams in the N.E.W history. They've clearly proved tonight they can still cut the mustard against a heavy, hard-fought challenge in end times. And perhaps it will be 3rd time the charm for Los Luchadores against our current reigning tag team champions, Magnum Opus.
Well, once again, we go to end times. The Reaper, well, his title could be on the line if Zach Fuller can win this match against him here tonight. It is a Falls Count Anywhere match, which probably does not favour Zach Fuller, knowing what the Reaper is about and what he is like.
That's a good point. I mean, the Reaper is a stone cold killer. Make no mistake about it, he's never ever been without a title in his N.E.W career, folks. That's a fact. I include E.F.W in that deal. I mean, it's a scary statistic. It's been well covered.
Incredible
even
stuff.
At Fleet Street with his posse, his crew, all very capable young men themselves. I mean, and we've just seen it right there, really. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but I have to bring this point up with you. You know, you're world champions here, so I want to ask your opinion on this. I mean, we just clearly seen a lot of harassment of our senior official Mike Chitopa there in both of them end times matches. He was clearly influenced in that second match by the presence of end times, but still refused to kick the Reaper out.
That's very true. I mean, it may not pay the Reaper any favour in his match. Maybe that's why Chitopa was holding it.
Well, yeah, we know who'll be the official in this one.
Wait.
Zach Fuller on his way down, and the Reaper is already predictably, perhaps. Well, Zach Fuller,
thankfully made a fast pace.
Mercifully, at a very quick pace, made his way to the ring. The Reaper has realised this, is now running in hot pursuit, not waiting for the music. There's no surprise there. This is false count anyway, so it's no disqualification. Zach Fuller still trying to complete his entrance. Oh, hard shot with the belt by the Reaper. Fuller didn't see him. The match is still underway. The submission maneuver. The Reaper could end this one right here. No.
Oh wait, Wade Nelson sticking up for his buddy here.
Wade Nelson is here to defend the honour of Zach Fuller, who was cheap shotted by the Reaper, who cuts Nelson off right here. Wade Nelson, the only man ever to beat the Reaper.
Yeah, this man with his killer kick.
Heard around the world in that iconic elimination chamber.
Oh, what a backdrop! Zach Fuller taunting away there as Wade Nelson.
Yes.
Oh wait!
High up the Reaper here, and remember folks, this of course is no disqualification here, so technically technically Wade Nelson's presence here is completely legal. Oh, Zach Fuller finally
saving. Oh, Wade Nelson. It's now a double team on the Reaper here.
The Reaper is in serious trouble against Wade Nelson and Zach Fuller. Oh, what a leg drop. Wade Nelson still in this essentially now a 2-on-1 match against the Reaper. He's sticking around, it seems, still wearing that jacket given to him as he dearly departed red Zach Fuller now suddenly feeling very confident.
Huge hurricane runner finally leaves it.
Finally leaves after another departing shot to the Demon of Fleet Street, who has had no answer for the 2-on-1 assault here. He came along feeling confident, had a plan, and his plan has backfired dramatically.
Yeah, now Zach Fuller finally throwing his entrance attire out.
Yeah, just throwing it to the fans there, runs the ropes, misses with a big drop, oh! Demon, what a big boot. What a big boot by the Reaper, that could be a game changer right there. Kick to the legs there by Fuller.
Oh, caught with a big back body drop.
Hellish back body drop there by the Reaper.
Oh, but Zach Fuller gets to his feet.
Uppercut. Zach Fuller. Backflip drop kick. Goes to the pin.
Oh wait, no, I don't think he is.
Oh no, he's not. Armbar. Armbar.
Armbar and leg bar combo.
Yes, there it is. We've seen this from Fuller before. Could this one be over right here? With the Reaper tapped to Zach Fuller after the double team with Wade Nelson, the only other man ever to beat him. No. My God, how close was that? You can see the bitter anguish on the Reaper's face. Has he ever been this close to a loss here in N.E.W? Of course,
back for the belt.
Still not. Oh, misses this time. Fuller dodged it, ready for the Reaper. Over the top rope, his hard right hand.
And again, this is false count anywhere. To begin with, we thought this would favour the Reaper, but Zach Fuller locks in with another arm break, armbar.
Armbar after the suplex. Tremendous submission, and there it is! There it is, the Reaper submits! Zach Fuller has just beaten the Demon, and that is the Reaper's first ever loss in N.E.W. history.
A taste of his own medicine. Wade Nelson helping Zach Fuller. I don't know what the situation is backstage. Wade Nelson is no doubt and Zach Fuller going to have to dodge end times back there now. But Zach Fuller quickly getting a huge victory over the Reaper. Now has a chance to take that title away from him. And well, the Reaper is no closer to that Intercontinental title, so the first time the Reaper may be without a title here in N.E.W. if Zach Fuller can do that again.
Wade Nelson beating the Reaper in EFW, red hot development territory. Zach Fuller, the first ever man, with a little help from his friends. Ironically, Wade Nelson have beaten the Reaper in a shock victory here tonight by submission, Erwin. By submission. How much will that burn the Demon of Fleet Street?
Well, you can bet the next time they go head to head, it's going to be ugly.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know there is recompense coming. Big style. The Reaper does not tolerate failure.
No, it's not.
Certainly does not like losing. I fear for the safety of those men, quite frankly, once the Reaper wakes up.
Well, and just before we move into our main event, we are going to take a look back here at the Better Man series so far. Of course, it is 3-0 up to Yuri. If he wins this one, he gets an N.E.W. title shot.
Oh, Franco though, fighting out.
cutter. Double underhook suplex. Oh, Franco making sure he was spot on with that elbow right on the nose of Yuri. Northern Lights. Franco. Oh wait, Yuri now fighting back again. Shoulder badge. Oh, and a big European uppercut. If this is the first match, what the hell is the 8th match going to end up like? One of these people may die. Oh, but Yuri's got the sharpshooter. And it's locked in. And it's locked in tight. Look at the foot of Franco there, forced to tap.
Just letting out its confidence of Yuri here. One false move is all it takes. We know this. The tag team veteran he is, but there he is. Alex Cobb making a tag to Yuri. That's quick though. Oh wait.
Whoa, what a Samoan drop!
Beautiful. Flipping Yuri every which way there, catching him on the shoulders. Oh, he's still the pressure man, catches him there. Isolated here. Definitely Marty should have utilised some of that time to attack Franco.
Oh, what an uppercut! It's a night for Big. It could be a night for Yuri. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter.
It's locked in. Franco needs to get in there.
Submission.
But it's too late.
A victory in this table match is tonight. He already is losing 2 pins to 0. 2 falls to 0, should I say, against Yuri. Can't really afford a third win.
Well, no, I mean, if Yuri gets to 4-0, it's all over.
And I only really use that word with the likes of Crazy Hammer and Snake, who've been fighting for quite literally decades. Middle rope goes Franco.
It's another one of those tag teams you never thought you'd see end, at least not like this.
Oh, big drop kick by Franco, of course, the 2-time All-American, the nephew of Kurt Angle. Inverted suplex, beautiful manoeuvre, tremendous strength there by Franco.
The underhooks.
Oh, the Cuban Missile Crisis has had nothing on this. Franco and Yuri. Oh, dude, suplex, this is holding on. 2.
Back in a big way against Yuri.
Oh, God. Elbow shots by Yuri.
Like Ferrero Rocher and amongst a stampede of rhinos here. You just know someone's going to come crashing through it at some point, you just don't know when. Franco and Yuri fighting back and forth here, with Yuri's got the upper hand once more.
I want to know who gave them an idea to give these 2 guys a give these 2 guys a table.
Yeah, you know what the history of table matches have led to recently. Yuri looking to put an end to this.
Yeah, from the top rope.
Elbow drop. Jesus, what an elbow by Yuri. He got 3-0 up Erwin.
Well, there you have it. And with that, we move into our main event of the evening.
Oh, it's going to be a tremendous main event. I mean, an Iron Man match between Franco and Yuri. The score stands, at 3 falls to 0 to Yuri in various match stipulations, and this essentially is the deciding match for Franco, because if he doesn't win this one, it is over, and Yuri gets an N.E.W. title shot. My question is and what the hell does that mean for our other, essentially, N.E.W. #1 contender who has already fought here tonight
and is Franco's tag team partner.
As
far as they said they're going to give it a go after all this is over.
It's insane. Franco, 6 foot, 248 pounds, from Beverly Hills, California, 3-time TV champion, the former Intercontinental champion, of course a 2-time tag team champion.
This is
all before.
With this,
except the big one.
With the modern N.E.W, it just seems, you know, the waves are just moving so fast here. So much going on. I mean, Marty has earned his shot against me, but when Goldman set this up, he was clear that the winner of this gets a title shot, doesn't get an opportunity shot, gets a title shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a massive opportunity. And frankly, this man right here, the Russian Bear Yuri, right now holds all the cards. 5'11", 232 pounds from Moscow, Russia. 2-time United States champion, 2-time tag team champion. The Russian Bear has come out of his shell somewhat as of late. The shadow, he claims, of his former tag team partner, the man he faced tonight, the man he betrayed. Both these men, two of the most proficient technical wrestlers on the roster today, no question about it. We thought they were a solid unit, one of the most popular teams in N.E.W history, a crew.
One we never thought we'd see split. We thought they were destined to finally defeat Magnum Opus somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I think we both at one point early tipped the crew to be the team to do it, and instead of doing that, Yuri,
we're here with 15 minutes on the clock.
Absolutely. Shatoka rings a bell. For a long night for Mike. These two men lock up.
We've seen a Falls Count Anywhere match, a tag team match, and a table match so far in this Better Man series. Adrian Goldman realising this may be the last one if Yuri wins, letting it go along, letting it be 15 minutes.
Really decisive victory for either man here tonight. I mean, what happens if this is a draw?
That's a very good question. I guess it would continue. I guess the Better Man series would have to continue then.
Scoop slam.
It may not come down to that though. Franco returning. Oh, interestingly enough, removing a turnbuckle here. A turnbuckle pad, should I say.
Club to the spine.
Sending Yuri straight toward it.
Oh my
word!
Of course, this is no disqualification here, folks. This is
I'm not sure about that, but either way, Franco getting away with that one.
Our basic ruling is kind of no disqualification.
Well, yeah, I mean, low blows, dirty moves. I guess if you can remove a turnbuckle pad,
blatant chokes,
in the
turnbuckle pads,
time that you're allowed, yes, but don't use a weapon or you'll be disqualified. Get that one. Well, 13 minutes and a half still on the clock.
Double
Plenty of
underhook.
time to go.
Oh. N.E.W rules.
Dragon Sleeper locked in tight from Franco here.
Dragon Sleeper beautifully applied there by Franco. Oh, kick to the head there by Yuri, the Russian Bear, striking back hard. Former Marine.
Franco not letting that shake him though.
Not taking any guff here.
Again, we've seen this new attire from Franco and Marty. It seems
by Franco.
They have been to the tailors.
By Yuri. Oh, wait a minute. Big belly to belly overhead suplex by Yuri. Tremendously executed.
Your new attire won't protect you from something like that. What impact.
Franco rocked by that big overhead belly to belly. Exploding speed by Yuri throws Franco onto the outside here. Starting to take control again, which is bad news for Franco because Yuri, as of in recent weeks, should I say, excuse me, has had his number early.
Oh, and they're out there.
Oh my God, on the steel.
On that diamond-plated steel.
Clattering the head of Franco on the steel.
Thankfully, we don't have an angled rampway, but that walkway is laced with that stuff. Oh, caught the kick.
Had to.
Oh, what a slam! Could have just caught up with the entirety of the match with a move like that.
Almost like a modified spine buster, just planning the back.
Count of 7
onto
here,
that steel. What a sweep by the Bear. Counters again. Obviously going to be a little bit quicker.
But hang on. Franco with a high knee. Count of 8.
sheer adrenaline. Oh, wait a minute, you know the count out would do it. Franco don't want to count out.
No, going straight back out to the apron here.
Franco arguably there made a mistake, Owen. A point to point here. He's got 11 minutes to go. Oh, senseless, senseless.
And Shatopa did not break that count. Did not deem that that Franco got back in the ring with him just getting to the apron. Starting the count again now after deeming them 1-1 here.
Wow. Oh, dear Lord. Well, generally, the ring apron does break the count, right, Shatopa?
I guess he didn't go. Well, I guess when most people go on the apron, they roll under the ring, roll under the rope a bit. That was not the case for Franco here. Wow. I've been counted out in the same way before. It threw me off.
Well, regardless,
Shatopa.
The fight continues on the outside.
And these N.E.W. rulings. You've got to look them up. There is a book.
It's a book?
Yeah, it's out back somewhere.
Middle rope, Yuri.
Probably Goldman's office. He doesn't want to lose stuff like that.
Franco. Oh, corkscrew elbow.
Franco quickly back in the ring.
I want to bet you've seen the inside of that office a lot.
Oh, shin breaker.
Tremendous shin breaker by Franco. Suplex. 10 minutes and change left on the clock here. Score 1-1. Franco going for a pin here. Not even a 2. Big drop kick to the spine there of Yuri. Stomp to the head. Oh. European uppercut there by Yuri. Oh, wait a minute, what a bench press slam. Oh, wait a minute, no, what a counter. Spoke too soon, it seems. Franco with those quick hands. Oh! Underhook overhead. And a big drop kick right to the head, right to the skull of Yuri.
Still a draw here in this match so far. Less than 10 minutes. Still plenty of time. This has been back and forth. Yuri now trying to get the advantage once again.
By Yuri.
Oh,
wait a minute, schoolboy, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Franco with the cover 2 now.
Yeah, as it settled, it wasn't quite close enough to the ropes, but Yuri getting a kick out there at 2.
Yeah, Yuri has that world famous endurance.
Franco knows this is his last chance to stay in this one. We'll have to play catch up from here on out in this Better Man series.
Franco.
Oh. Yuri again. Oh. Just a little bit quicker.
Backdrop by Yuri. Oh. Big knee right across the skull by Yuri. And again. Go for a pin. Ready, Yuri could strike here. Oh, wait a minute with a counter. Oh, big elbow to the spine, critical counter, kick to the chest, right to the heart by Franco. Well, it's been going all Yuri's way so far, but somehow, somewhere, Franco found another level. But another counter yet again by the Russian Bear. But a counter again by Franco, who knows he needs to second guess everything he does because no one knows him better than this man. Oh, wait a minute. Franco slam. Shades of his illustrious uncle. With the angle slam too close to the ropes, Owen.
What a shame. Definitely could have had a 3 there, but now doesn't want to waste time pulling Yuri away from the ropes. Stays on the attack. But Yuri has recovered. DDT.
Planting DDT. Yuri with the common sense to pull his opponent away from the ropes. Rolls him over. 1. No!
Not enough to put Franco away here. Oh.
Spinebuster, double A. Spinebuster with authority by Franco. From nowhere. The adrenaline kicks in.
Northern Lights bridges, but again too close to those ropes.
Beautiful Northern Lights by Franco.
Side suplex in the heat of the moment is just losing his ring awareness here. Needs to concentrate.
Jawbreaker. Drop kick.
But again, he knows how much this Iron match means.
Atomic leg drop by Yuri. Atomic bulldog by Yuri. Great flurry by the Russian Bear. Goes for a pin here. Chitopa's down. 1.
Still only a 1.
The anguish, the hatred between these two men. I truly believe we'll never see them team together ever again here in N.E.W.
Well,
I think this one's over. They don't talk to each other, they don't associate with each other. Unless they're fighting, they don't have anything to do with each other.
I think about this. Now he's joined with Marty and changed that attire. You see no purple on Franco anymore.
No, you do not. Oh, pure white, perhaps a clean start, as it were. Fresh start. Armed me across the head there by Yuri. With that patented GBX neck wrench. Done by the classics.
You say neck wrench or neck wrench?
Neck wrench. I definitely said neck wrench. Well, answers on the postcard.
For that.
We'll never know now. We are live. Chitopa goes to the pin. 2. Oh, a kick out. Absolute insolence. Yuri kicked that spine again. Suddenly the grasshopper thinks he has with
Mr. America versus the USA.
Oh!
Underhooks there. Franco.
Well, I can see you flying the red iron in to see how you got it. God sort of
hang on, using the ropes.
Max Chitopa hasn't seen it. 2.
Still only gets a 2. Not wasting any time, staying on top of Yuri here.
Yuri in trouble perhaps at the hands of Franco. We are still at 1 fall apiece here. That count out, that double count out.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, exploded suplex from the top rope. Sweet Jesus, that is it. That is surely too warm to Franco.
However, look at that roll away. Yuri, though, not rolling far enough.
A hard elbow by Yuri.
We have less than 5 minutes and it is
again,
still
right to the gut.
1-1 with that count out.
Somehow gaining the advantage over, arguably, and I mean barely, the better technical wrestler in Franco, who's clearly been rocked by that exploded suplex, and Yuri is taking him up to the top rope again. Oh, gut wrench Yuri. What strength by Yuri.
Oh,
beautiful.
Gut wrench, fall away, slam off the middle ramp.
Just sensationally executed, Owen. Oh, wait,
following up with a standing one.
No!
Oh, hang on.
Oh, shit, no way. No way, not twice in a row. That's 248 pounds. Oh! 248 pounds, Owen. He's holding on for a third. Phenomenal strength by the Russian Bear, Yuri. Goes for a pin.
Not this way. No! Franco holding in. And again, Yuri has been arguably dominant with the victories in this Iron Man match, in this Better Man series, but in this Iron Man
going
match.
for a submission here, and this could finish the
sharpshooter. It's finished.
3-1,
yeah.
Submission, 3-1, Yuri in quick succession. Franco is done. 4-0, done. Whitewash, over, humiliate. Oh no, you're in it now. Blocks the cutter, hard forearm smash, belly to belly. Franco has to act now and act fast.
Going to the top rope. Moonsault!
I'm sure there's... Yeah, there was...
Franco!
Oh! Going for a...
Sharpshooter of his own! Surely too close to the ropes, he is.
Rope break there by Mike Chitopa.
Repositioning Yuri here.
Goes for a pin. 1, 2.
2-all. It's 2-all.
Runs those ropes.
2 minutes left. Yuri. What's he? Oh wait.
Franco in the DDT. Hard hitting DDT by Franco, who's clawed this one back.
So late in the game here.
A draw would do it.
But yeah, would rather pull out something big.
Big power bomb.
Middle rope.
Oh.
Senton splash. Goes for a pin again. Shitopa's there.
Only a 1 minute and a half left on the clock.
1 minute
Drop
20.
kick.
Oh, big drop kick right to the spine. Double axe handle. Over the back again of the bear.
Arguably, if this was a draw, surely it would be a dud. Neither man would score a point. And this would happen all over again, perhaps not in an earning situation.
Would we both get a point?
Oh, overhead!
Exploding belly by Yuri. It could all be immaterial. There's still 50 seconds effectively left on the clock, and Yuri, after that exploding belly, is back in the driving seat. The Russian bear could be about to hit a big maneuver here.
Going for
Overhead. Powerbomb changing his mind. Perhaps that was a mistake. Perhaps that was a mistake by the Russian bear.
30 seconds left.
Perhaps wasn't confident he had enough strength to get the elevation for the powerbomb. Goes for a pin anyway. Franco looking frankly exhausted. 2-0 gets his shoulder up. He's holding on by the skin of his teeth, Erwin.
15 seconds, 10 seconds now. Oh, elbow.
Hard elbow. Hard leg drop. Out of time.
Getting told Franco is the winner.
Well, what?
I believe I must have missed a victory for Franco somewhere along there.
Well, I had this
Unless
down.
the count out did go to the favour of Franco.
Let's get this straight. I had this down 3-2 Yuri initially. I then got told by my producer Lilith that it was actually a draw. Got told it was 2-1 to Yuri. I thought that.
I'm now being told
that pin there
Shitopa
would have
has
been 2-all.
conferred with ringside. The count out initially was in favour of Franco. I miscalled. He did get that count of 10. Yuri was then working down.
Well, there you have it, folks.
So
we apologise for the confusion. There you go. N.E.W. rules. It's crazy even for us. I mean, once again, we are live, but it is a win for Franco. That's the important thing here. It keeps this 7-match series alive.
Yeah,
big victory, big turmoil here tonight, Erwin.
Yeah, and of course, we will continue tomorrow night. We go into Whiplash, midnight, BST. Be there. Thank you and good night.
Good night.